I am privileged and honored to present the Tara Withington Public Service Award to Margaret Foti, MD, PhD, from the American Association for Cancer Research. Dr. Foti, please come up to the stage to receive your award and to say a few words.
Thank you so much, Dr. Emmons. I'm very, very appreciative of your introduction. Dear friends and colleagues, I am deeply honored to be with you this morning at SITC's 36th annual meeting. I want to express my profound thanks and appreciation to SITC's leadership, to you, Dr. Emmons, Executive Director Mary Dean, immediate past President Mario Snall, and President Patrick Hu, for their abiding support. I'm really humbled to receive this award in Tara Withington's Public Service Award name, as I have deeply admired her for her extraordinary vision and innovative work as the executive director of this amazing organization for a couple of decades. She has taken a relatively young organization and made it into a powerhouse of success. Her brilliant executive oversight of SITC, which has included SITC's exponential growth, synergistic collaborations, and the skillful evolution of its programs, has set the standard for future leaders in association management. And I'm very honored to receive this award in her name. I also want to acknowledge and congratulate the inaugural recipient of the award, Jill O'Donnell Tormey, who serves with distinction as the CEO and Director of Scientific Affairs of the Cancer Research Institute. Jill is a longtime friend and valued colleague whom I greatly admire, and receiving the inaugural award in Tara's name was a fitting acknowledgement of her tremendous contributions to cancer immunotherapy. It's very interesting to reflect on the evolution of cancer immunotherapy. When SITC's predecessor organization, the Society for Biological Therapy, was formed in 1984, and even up to the recent past, the broader cancer community was skeptical about the effective application of immunotherapy to patient care. Since its inception, SITC has been at the forefront of major advances in the field. It has helped translate the exquisite science being conducted and accelerate progress, with the result being that immunotherapy is now considered the most innovative area for improving patient outcomes and bringing life-saving cures to many more patients with different types of cancer. AACR is the world's first and largest cancer organization dedicated to cancer science and medicine from the bench to the clinic. Immunology and immunotherapy have a prominent place in our past, as we do share a rich history with SITC. In fact, one of our 11 founding members in 1907, and yes, we're about to have our 115th anniversary, was William B. Coley, who, as you know, is viewed as the father of immunotherapy. Other AACR leaders have continued to champion the field of immunology and its promise for harnessing the immune system to battle cancer. Our collaborative relationship with the Cancer Research Institute has also fostered progress, and we were very honored to have its founder, Lloyd Old, as our honorary member many years ago. Thus, AACR's history is intertwined with that of both SITC and CRI. So during my tenure as CEO of AACR, it's been really thrilling to observe the progression and the acceptance of cancer immunotherapy as a major pillar of treatment. I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge former AACR board member Rich Prane, who was a good friend of mine, who more than 60 years ago thought very innovatively about the immune system and carried out some experiments that paved the way for current advances in tumor immunology and personalized immunotherapy. Another AACR member known for his clinical and translational research, Lou Weiner, has been a passionate champion for advancing the field of cancer immunology. And thanks to his insights into the future trajectory of cancer research, AACR established cancer immunology as a key scientific priority by first forming a task force and then a cancer immunology working group in 2007 that now has thousands of members. And communicating advances in immuno-oncology is essential to further progress, and I wanted to give great thanks to our editors-in-chief, Bob Schreiber and Phil Greenberg, of our journal, Cancer Immunology Research. This journal has been well received and has served to educate the broader cancer research community about the promise and importance of immunology. And here I wanted to take this opportunity to congratulate SITC and Dr. Romero on the extraordinary success and high impact of its own publication, JITC. Just wonderful to see the trajectory there. Also, the contributions to our scientific programs over the years from former board member and revered Nobel laureate Jim Allison have helped position AACR as a trusted voice in this field. I also want to mention AACR past presidents, including Margaret Foti, Michael Caligiuri, Liz Jaffe, and most recently, the incredible Tony Rebus, as well as our president-elect Lisa Cousins, you heard from yesterday, who have inspired new thinking and guided the development of immunology-focused programs, including those at our annual meetings and in other forums. All of these scientists have been my mentors, and I'm very grateful. A few years ago, I enjoyed meeting with Tara and her staff, and we outlined some ways in which our two organizations could work together in the future. Since then, our two organizations have done several great things together, including putting pressure on Congress to emphasize immuno-oncology as an important area for funding, and a joint workshop on immune-related adverse effects following checkpoint immunotherapy. I feel very blessed to have been able to work with Tara and the SITC board, and I look forward to other opportunities for our organizations to work together synergistically in 2023 and beyond. Our founders would be in absolute awe if they were able to personally experience the spectacular advances that are now being made in immunology and immunotherapy by you, the brilliant basic and clinical researchers in this field. As ardent members of the immunotherapy community, you have collaborated in extraordinary ways to speed progress. Please know that your work is helping patients all over the world and their families who desperately need it. For example, as you know, in 2011, there was only one checkpoint inhibitor approved by FDA for treating one type of cancer, and now there are 8 checkpoint inhibitors approved by FDA, with many more in the pipeline. So there's much excitement in the field. It is abundantly clear that by expanding our knowledge of the immune system and its interactions with cancer cells, and by facilitating the convergence of experts from a diverse array of disciplines, even more clinical breakthroughs in immunotherapy will be realized for patient benefit. In closing, I want to congratulate SITC for being front and center in these efforts. AACR will be honored to work along with your leaders to facilitate advances utilizing this modality, either alone or in combination with other effective treatments. I'm very proud and honored to be recognized with this Public Service Award in Tara's name. It's a great privilege for me to utilize my role at the AACR to advocate for more progress in cancer immunotherapy on behalf of millions of cancer patients worldwide. I share this honor with my amazing staff, our extraordinary scientific and clinical leaders, our 50,000 members worldwide, and especially the countless professionals in the immunology community who contribute their brilliance, hard work, and dedicated efforts to our shared mission of saving lives from cancer. Thank you very much again for this special recognition. I appreciate it so much. Thank you.